wrote this? Who wrote this? He wrote this. She wrote this. They wrote this. Who wrote this? Shh.
Hello and welcome to Who Wrote This Shit, where the whole world's invited over for game night. Tonight, our hilarious panelists will answer wild prompts and our contestants will try to figure out who wrote this shit. I'm Ethan, your host with the most bow ties. Now let's meet our panelists. Alrighty. Well, her new comedy special just dropped. It is a fan favorite, Ms. Chelsea Bearce.
Hello, Ethan.
Hey, Chelsea. It's so good to see you.
How are you?
You know, just peachy. Now, how does it feel to have given birth to a new comedy special?
It's terrifying because now I need to write more jokes.
Yay! Well, hopefully you'll share some of your new ones tonight. Next up, we've got the host of Slumber Party Podcast. It's Tim Murray.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
So do you sleep well, Tim?
I sleep so very well.
All right. Well, don't fall asleep during our show. It's nearly impossible. We're happy to have you. All right. So tonight, a returning favorite. Their comedy special drops on the 4th, and their final show of the year, Play of the Year, broadcasts on the 11th. It is our downtown legend, Justin Elizabeth Sayre.
Hello.
Hello, Justin. Tell us all about it.
Well, yes, I'm releasing a comedy special of different things that I've been filming over the year and putting out some of my Golden Girls fan fiction. Get ready for it. Why did we need it? Did we need it? Probably not. Will we live with it? We will. We will. It'll be a wonderful goiter on the face of comedy. Just there, protruding, unnecessary. Should be removed, but won't be.
Well,
and then on the 11th, I'll be doing a new play. I'm just going to keep talking, apparently. On the 11th, I'm going to do a new play called Eggs at Midnight with Drew Droege and Sam Pancake and the whole crew from Midnight, a movie collective for Dynasty Typewriter here in LA.
Delightful. Well, set your watches, everyone. Okay, next up, his comedy special also just dropped, and it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Myles Weber.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
So, Myles, what did you do for your birthday?
Today I had a good breakfast. I hung out with my wife, and then she took us and we got cryotherapy done. So we sat in a box, and they put it down to like negative 150 degrees. And yeah, that's it was great, but yeah, it's about, if you told me that's what was going to be my gift for 2020 on my birthday, I'd have been like, yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Keeping it 100, delightful. Good to see you again. And of course, we end with musical theater writer and Thanksgiving queen, Robby Sandler.
Hey.
Such a turkey.
It's my holiday, it's my season, it's my time. I'm making compound butter after this.
Oh. Aren't we so lucky? Well, we've got a great panel this evening. Now let's head into the studio and meet our contestants.
Oh my God.
Are they here?
Oh. Yeah, they're here.
Hey.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we've got two delightful contestants related, I hear. We're going to start with our Canadian, Miss Chloe B. Hey, Chloe B.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me, guys.
How's Canadian life treating you?
You know, it's nice. It's nice. I haven't had to use the free healthcare yet. And hopefully I won't have to. But we had our first snowfall yesterday. And today we just got back into lockdown. So that's how things are going.
Just magical north of the border. Well, we're so happy to have you here tonight.
Oh, can they?
Mm-mm. And next up, we've got a game show aficionado. It's V. Hey, V.
Hi.
I hear you love a game show.
Oh, you bet. I was raised on game shows.
Oh, well, then you'll have no problem with ours. We are thrilled to have both of you here tonight. So let's talk a little bit about how our game is played. Now, as a reminder, on your turn, our panel submits their secret answers, and I'll read them out. Each contestant will get 3 guesses on their turn, and then their opponent gets 1 guess to steal. After 2 rounds, you'll go head-to-head in the lightning round to see who goes to the bonus round. But enough about all that. It's time for round 1 of...
Who wrote this? Shh.
The finger works every time. All right. So we're for our show, and Chloe has elected to go first. So Chloe, are you ready for your first prompt of the night?
Yes.
Here we go. First prompt of the night tonight, panelists, listen up, is pick a game show and make it about food. Chloe, would you like to play or pass?
I'm definitely going to play.
Play. All right. Well, panelists, go ahead and text in your answer to take a game show and make it about food. And if you're watching along at home, we want to hear from you as well. So whether you are hanging out on Facebook, checking in on Twitch, or chilling on the YouTubes, drop your answer into the chat or comments, and we will be highlighting our favorites throughout the show. So, knowing your deep, connection to all of this, V, I gotta know, what is your favorite game show?
$25,000 pyramid.
$25,000 pyramid. Tell us why.
Well, I was on $25,000 pyramid.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And how'd you do?
Well, I won a trip to Singapore and $13,000. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Okay, V.
That sounds
Who
like a
did you
solid
play?
haul.
Who's your celebrity person? Who'd you play with?
Abby Dalton and Luis Avalos. He was in the miniseries Fresno. I haven't seen much of him in a while.
No.
Yeah.
And Justin, she was on Password with Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You're in the lead.
Yeah. Mary Tyler Moore
The clip on our
and,
Instagram.
and Alan Ludden was actually still doing the show when I did it.
Oh, wow.
Well, I
Wow.
Nice.
We clearly have another legend in our midst tonight.
Oh,
Incredible.
Truly.
Now, Chloe, did you grow up on game shows in this household? What's your
I
favorite?
did. We're a game show family. Yeah, we did. We love game shows, and I have to say I really like Jeopardy. R.I.P.
R.I.P. to one of our legends for sure.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Well, now, we do have a game show producer in our midst, Sir Robby Sandler. Robby Sandler, what are the game shows that inspire you?
Lately, the floor is lava because there's no way it should have worked. But honestly, Match Game taught me what was funny when I was too young to hear most of those jokes.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh.
And Tim, is the floor lava? How do you think you do on that game?
Okay, tell me what that is.
Oh, okay. So, The Floor is Lava is on Netflix right now. It is an obstacle course that they perform over a pool of red liquid that is a little thicker than water and kind of slippery, and every fall looks like it hurts.
So it's like the end of American Gladiators, but over hot lava. It's like an obstacle course.
American Gladiators over hot lava, but the teams have absolutely no claim to athleticism other than whatever their lives have been.
Okay, Ethan, I would say I would do bad.
You would do bad?
Yeah.
Why would you do bad?
I don't have a great balance. I think I would fall right into the lava. The game that you used to play like on your way to church, like don't step on a crack, you'll break your mother's back.
Mm-hmm.
I often step right on the crack.
All right.
And
Well,
how's your
with that,
mom?
it looks like our panelists, we'll have to wait in suspense there because our panelists have gotten all their answers in. So let's find out what they wrote. As a reminder, our prompt was take a game show and make it about food. Let's see what our panelists have written. Legends of the Hidden Tempeh. Wheel of Fondue. Family Food with Steve Harvey.
That's horrible.
Wheel of Portions. And Wheel of Fortune Cookies.
Yes.
There are 2 game shows.
It's a round group tonight. All right, we'll close up 3 guesses to try and figure out who wrote this shit. What's your first guess?
All right. Miles, are you the Family Food with Steve Harvey?
I'm not, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Such food, such family. Yes,
Yeah.
Chloe, you get 2 more guesses to try and match.
The Tempeh one, is that Robby?
Oh, I wish that.
Oh, I'm so bad at this game.
All right, Chloe, 1 more, and then V, get ready because it's almost your time to steal.
Okay. The Wheel of Portions, is that you, Chels?
No.
Oh my God.
Ouch! Oh, no points for Chloe. V, you've got 1 guess to try and match.
Is Wheel of Fortune Cookie Justin?
No.
Darn.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. I wish it was.
no matches on this round, but of course, once we guess, then we confess. So, Chelsea Bearce, what'd you write?
I was Legends of the Hidden Tempeh.
Very good one.
All right. Tim Murray, what'd you write?
I was Family Food with Steve Harvey.
Delicious. Justin Elizabeth Sayre, what did you write?
I wrote Wheel of Fondue.
Cheesy and melty. Myles Weber, what did you write?
Yeah, mine was Wheel of Fortune Cookies. Yeah,
Oh.
I know.
Which
All right.
means Robby Sandler, what did you write?
Well, completing the tricycle, I'm Wheel of Portions.
There it is.
We're a circular crowd here at Who Wrote This Shit. Well, I'm so sorry. No points for either of our contestants for that prompt, but don't worry. We got another one coming up. This one goes to V. V, are you ready?
Ready. Let's go.
Here we go. Our prompt is add a letter,
Oh, God.
ruin a street drug.
Yeah.
Add a letter, ruin a street drug. Panelists, text in your answers, and if you are watching along at home, we definitely would love to hear your contributions. So Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, drop your best answers into the chat or comments, and we'll be highlighting our favorites throughout.
Look how confused my mother is right now. Everyone, please look at
We keep it glorious here. So, Chloe, now that you've returned back into quarantine, what is your vice? What's your vice?
You know, I like to order donuts.
Donuts. Sugary, huh?
I like to order vegan donuts, and it's always a surprise when they come because you can't order a specific flavor. You just order them, and it's a surprise whatever flavor they are. And it's become really exciting to me.
That sounds absolutely magical. Oh my
This
goodness.
is a vegan thing to do. You don't get flavors. You just get what we got.
You get what you get, and you don't get upset. I feel like that's something we may have all learned from our own parents. So, Myles Weber, while you've been indoors, what has your vice been?
Well, I've been indoors. What has my vice been? Oh, God. I mean, probably a lot of weed. Chelsea knows. I feel like half the time that I video chat with her, she's checking in with me. I'm either exercising or smoking a joint.
That's it.
Yeah, it's just those 2 things. That's been most of my lockdown. It's just being high and picking myself up.
It's basically 2 sides of the same coin, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how you get higher.
Exactly. Just trying to get those endorphins going. All right. Well, legendary Justin Elizabeth Sayre, tell us what's been taking you through our quarantine times.
Oh, I take an edible and I watch musicals. That seems to be all right by me.
Well, that takes us directly to our legendary musical theater writer, Mr. Robby Sandler. What's been keeping you busy?
I mean, honestly, just clean mineral water that I pour directly into the top of the bomb.
That's what matters. That is absolutely what matters. And with that, it does seem like our panelists have gotten all of their answers in. So let's find out what they wrote. V, as a reminder, your prompt was add a letter, ruin a street drug. Let's see what our panelists have written. Marijuana.
Ruin it.
Heroin?
Oh my god.
Ploppers.
No. Not ploppers.
Sherwin. And B-crack.
That's so innocent.
Oh my goodness. Panelists, you continue to outdo yourselves and have not made it easy for V. V, you have 3 guesses to try and figure out who wrote this shit. What's your first guess?
This is gonna be great.
B-crack. Was that Tim?
The B-crack was me! That's correct!
Hey, congratulations! V takes our first point of the game! All
Close
right.
your mouth, Chelsea. Close your mouth.
Another legend in our midst. V, let's go for 2.
Okay. Let's see. Robby, were you ploppers?
I wasn't. They give me such a headache.
All right, V, you got one more guess.
Medicine. Marijuana. that Myles.
Of course it was.
Whoa! V with her second point. Incredible. All right, Chloe, this is your one chance to steal.
Oh, me.
Yes.
Heroin? Is that Chelsea?
Yeah.
Ouch. All right, no match there. But of course, once we guess, then we confess. So, Chelsea Bearce, what'd you write?
I wrote ploppers.
Blammo. Justin Elizabeth Sayre, what did you write?
I wrote Sherwin.
Robby Sandler, what did you write?
Well,
We don't know. Oh my goodness.
I can't find it anywhere.
It's always the last place you look.
All right. Well, our first round of play has been an exciting one. So let's check in on our scores. All right. Chloe, I'm sad to say that you have no points. But V, you have 2. Which means that Chloe will be going first as we head into the second round of...
Who wrote this?
Ugh, I haven't seen this much excitement in a hot second, probably about a week. Oh my goodness. All right, Chloe, are you ready? Are you ready for your first prompt?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. First prompt of round 2 is Thanksgiving-themed drag names. A Thanksgiving-themed drag name. Chloe, would you like to play or pass?
I'm gonna play.
You're going to play. All right. Panelists, text in your answer to a Thanksgiving-themed drag name. And if you're watching along at home, we want to hear from you too. So Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, let us have it in the comments. We'll be highlighting our favorites throughout the game. Now, V, you know, it's a great holiday, Thanksgiving. Do you have a favorite Thanksgiving food?
Monkey bread.
Monkey bread. Ooh, sounds delicious. Do you make your own?
Oh, yeah. No monkeys
Okay.
were involved.
No, absolutely not. Any secret ingredients that you're willing to share?
It's pretty basic. It's just good and buttery.
And buttery, as it should be. So, Chloe, I know the Canadians have already done their Thanksgiving, but was there anything special that you had this year?
Well, in our house, we celebrate both. We celebrate the Canadian and the American Thanksgiving. So we're pretty
Double
much
duty.
going to do the same thing that we did for Canadians. So we're going to make collard greens and some mashed potatoes and some mac and cheese. So pretty much the basics, just without the turkey.
All right. Well, I will be right over then. My goodness, sounds good. So, Mr. Myles Weber, what's on your Thanksgiving plate this year?
We're going to try a turkey because we really messed up a turkey a few years ago and we made our family super mad. It was still frozen in the middle. And that's like the opposite of like a Wonder Ball where you're supposed to get like a toy in it, but like you just get frozen sadness. So yeah, we're going to try and not hot pocket our turkey this year.
Hashtag don't hot pocket it. All right.
Hey, what's been happening to your hot pockets?
They're still frozen on the middle.
But like there's instructions on the package. Those have always sort of looked at me.
That's just extra steps between me and a hot pocket, Robbie. Why would you even suggest such a thing?
Well, I mean, like they give you the pocket, the hot you kind of got to provide, you know?
That is very true. And with that, it looks like our panelists have gotten all of their answers in. So let's see what they wrote. Chloe, as a reminder, our prompt was a Thanksgiving-themed drag name.
I'm so
Here we go. Please welcome to the stage Clothleen Napkin. Followed by Candy Yam.
Very good.
Say hello to
Uh-oh.
Chrispey Gibblets.
She's sassy.
Meet Punkin Gourd.
Pumpkin.
And rounding out our lineup is Macy Gravy.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love that one.
I try to say goodbye.
Panelists, you've done it again. Chloe, you got 3 guesses to try and figure out who wrote this shit. What's your first guess?
All right. Macy Gravy. I'm going to go with Tim.
Chloe, I'm sorry. I was not Macy Gravy.
Oh,
I wish.
Chloe, go for 2.
Okay. The Chrispey Gibblets. Is that Justin Elizabeth Sayre?
It is!
The legend strikes again. Let's go for 3.
Okay. Clothleen Napkin. Is that Chelsea? That's me.
Our game. V, now is your time to pull ahead. You've got 1 guess to steal.
Myles, are you Macy Gravy?
You're asking for me?
Yeah.
I was not Macy Gravy. I wish I was.
Oh.
Ouch. All right. Well, once we guess, then it's time to confess. So, Tim Murray, what'd you write?
I was Punkin Gourd.
She's pretty cute, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
She's getting it together.
Myles Weber, what did you write?
I was Candy Yam.
Yes.
Very good. Very good.
Sweet and sassy. And Robby Sandler, what did you write?
I was over here trying to say goodbye to Miss Macy Gravy.
Hey, how you doing?
Really good, Robby.
All right.
God,
Well,
I love
on that prompt, we have tied up our game. So, V, now is your chance to pull into the lead. Are you ready for your prompt?
Let's go.
Oh, let's go. All right. So, here we go. Panelists, listen up. We'd like you to rename a musical to make it Menstrual. Rename a musical to make it Menstrual. Panelists, go ahead and text in your answer. And if you are playing along at home, we want to hear from you too. So Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, you know what to do. Drop them in the comments or chat, and we will be reading out our favorites throughout this show. So Chloe, do you have a favorite musical?
Oh my god, I love musicals. Don't even get me started. I could watch West Side Story all day. Same thing with Annie. Same thing with Rocky Horror and Little Shop. Oh my god, all of them. All of the
classics. Fantastic. And V, how about you? Favorite musical?
West Side Story, my all-time favorite.
West Side Story coming in with a classic for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, now Tim Murray, I know that you know a thing or two about musicals. Give us the one that we're sleeping on. What musical are we sleeping on right now?
You're all sleeping on Wicked, the Broadway musical.
What? That little thing?
That little thing, that's actually also my vice this quarantine. I have listened to every video of every female, male, or non-binary person singing Defying Gravity that exists on YouTube. I've seen every single one.
Okay, every single one. And who is the best?
They're all equally beautiful in their own way. But I people always get mad at me when I say this, but it will never be like it was with Miss Idina Menzel when she won the Tony Award for Best Broadway Actress.
Spoken magically and brilliantly beautiful. So, Mr. Myles Weber, you know, musicals. What musical would you want to go to for your birthday?
Oh man, you know, I've always really liked the musical Sweeney Todd.
Okay.
I think that would be cool to see. Yeah, just the concept of people singing about cutting people up and putting them in meat pies makes me happy.
Death.
I mean, death, but also meat pie. So it's kind of like recycling. I like to look at it that way.
Yeah. I guess that makes a lot of sense. All right. Well, we're just waiting for our panelists to get their final answers in. We've got great stuff coming in from our players at home, and it looks like we're all in. So let's get ready. V, remember, your prompt tonight is rename a musical and make it Menstrual. Let's see what our panelists have written.
We just lost viewers for saying that. I'm dying. Okay.
On the Ragtime.
Oh, that's funny.
Yep, there they go.
Pubic Hairspray. Gentlemen prefer Pons. Rocky Horror period show. And Wicked Cramps. Glory every time, V. You got 3 guesses to try and figure out who wrote this shit. What's your first guess?
On Ragtime, Justin.
What?
On Ragtime?
No, I'm sorry. It wasn't me.
You fell asleep for a minute there. Where'd you go?
I know. I
Is Chelsea Wicked Cramps?
All right, okay. V, now's your chance to pull ahead. You got one more guess. Like and then Chloe, it's your chance to steal.
Gentlemen prefer Pons. Was that Robby?
It was.
Pulling into the lead. Chloe, let's tie up that game. You got one guess to steal.
All right. Oh God, I need him to roll by again. Okay, here we go. Wicked Cramps. Is that Tim?
Chloe, I'm sorry, I'm not Wicked Cramps.
Oh. All right. Well, once we guess, then we confess. So, Chelsea Bearce, what'd you write?
I was pubic hairspray.
Well done.
Out of this world. Oh my goodness. Tim Murray, what'd you write?
I was on the Ragtime.
That's very good. Very good.
Justin Elizabeth Sayre, what did you write?
I wrote Wicked Cramps.
Yeah.
Got those wicked cramps. You know, the debauching ladies dealing with menstrual trouble.
It's a tough
Those
guy.
Wicked Cramps.
Yeah. Wicked cramps. Got those wicked cramps.
And Myles Weber, what did you write?
I'm a big fan of this musical as well. A Rocky Horror period show. Yeah. The lips are still the same color.
Wow.
Oh, Bill.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, at the end of 2 rounds, let's check in on our scores. What? V has pulled ahead with 3 points. Chloe is right behind with 2. But don't worry, it can all change as we head into the lightning round. But first, a word from our producers.
Hi, I'm Robby Sandler.
And I'm Chelsea Bearce. Thank you so much for watching Who Wrote This Shit.
Yes, thank you. We rely on support from generous viewers like you. So if you're enjoying the show, you can support us on Venmo at WWTS Live, PayPal, WWTSLive@gmail.com, or Cash App, $WWTS Live.
And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe on all the social media platforms. We're everywhere. On Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitter, you can find us at WWTS Live. And on Twitch, you can find us at WWTS_live.
We look forward to seeing you every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
And 6 p.m. Pacific.
For another hilarious episode of Who Wrote This Shit.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
And now, back to us.
Who wrote this? Shh.
Oh, promo footage.
Magical. All right. Well, welcome to the lightning round, Chloe and V. Now, we're going to be playing Fast and Furious, and all points are doubled. Here's what we'll do. I'll read off a prompt. Our panelists will text in their answers, and then we will go back and forth between you until 3 correct answers are determined. Chloe, since you're coming in with the least points, you will be going first. Contestants, panelists, are you ready for your prompt?
Oh my God, yes.
Here we go. Get ready to name a sex act based on the McDonald's menu.
Perfect.
Name a sex act based on the McDonald's menu. We are keeping it classy here at Who Wrote This Shit. So go ahead and text in your answers. And if you are watching along at home, we definitely want to hear from you on this one. So go ahead and drop your best answers in on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. We'll highlight our favorites throughout the show. Now, Chloe, is there an item that you go for on the McDonald's menu?
I think just the French fries, really.
Just the French fries? I mean, they're crispy and iconic, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't think I can eat anything else from there.
That would probably do it. You know, it's a challenging place sometimes. Now, V, what's your go-to at the drive-thru?
I agree with Chloe. It's the fries. That's it.
All about the fries.
Yeah, it's all about the fries. I don't eat meat and I don't do dairy, so
Same.
yeah.
No meat and no dairy, so it's going to have to be all about those fries for
All about
sure.
the fries.
And Chelsea, are you in on this fry party, or what's your go-to?
Come on, you know I love some fries. Like I will mac down on some fries. I'm also a big dollar menu girl. So yeah, if I go there, I'm usually a little intoxicated. So it's definitely the McChicken with some French fries, but then I get some sweet and sour sauce. Throw that on the burger. Yo, I can't give you all my secrets. These are all my secrets.
I know we're learning so much this evening. So, Tim, if you are going to McDonald's together, what will you be getting?
I am all about the 20-piece chicken McNugget covered in honey. Did you say me? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's great. Also, a McFlurry. Did you ask me? My internet cut out for a second. I was like, did you ask someone else and I just jumped in? Is that what just happened?
No, Tim, I'm learning all the things I need to learn about you so that when we go to McDonald's together, it's all good. But Myles, what, sometimes you get a free meal at McDonald's on your birthday. What should we be getting you today?
Oh man, is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Usually I get a McFlurry, and I always mess with their apple pies. I don't know why their apple pies are really good to me.
Oh, those
When you say you always mess with their apple pies, like you eat them, right?
I mean, eventually, yeah.
Okay.
What do you do with your apple pies before you eat them? Now I feel self-conscious.
I just care a lot about food waste.
As you should, Robby.
Thank you. Very conscientious.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, it looks like with that, all of our panelists have gotten their answers in. So now let's find out what they wrote. As a reminder, our prompt is name a sex act based on the McDonald's dollar menu.
Perfect.
Let's see what we've got. McFlurry on their face, neck, and chest. Double sausage McGriddle.
I think Chelsea's frozen or she'd be dying right now.
Yeah.
Big Mac Sac Stack. Double quarter pound her. And McDouble with D's nuts.
This is children's show, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes, a lot of children will be made after this.
Getting a little bit spicy in here. All right. We've got going back and forth to try and earn some points. Chloe, you get our first guest.
And remember, Chelsea is still an option.
Okay. McDouble with these nuts is Myles.
It's not.
Oh, all right, V. Time to pull ahead.
McFlurry on their face, neck, and chest is Myles.
That is me.
All right. V taking it all the way up to 5. Very nice. All right. Back to you, Chloe. Let's tie up this gap.
All right. Double sausage McGriddle. I'm going to go with Justin.
Yes, you're right.
My goodness. All right. We've got 2 correct answers. V, if you get this answer correct, you will win our game.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Double quarter pound her is Chelsea.
I am so sorry to say that is not correct. Oh, all right. Chloe, this is your moment. If you get this answer correct, you will win our game.
Okay. Big Mac Sac Stack is Robby.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Oh, no. Back to you, V.
Okay. Double sausage McGriddle. Tim.
We have already guessed that one.
That one's already done. I'm sorry. McDouble with D's nuts. Tim.
V, what do you think of me? No, that's not me.
Oh my goodness, it's getting exciting. Chloe, this is your moment to take the game.
Okay. Oh God, it's hard to see which ones McFlurry on the face, neck, and chest. We haven't done those.
That one has been guessed. Yes.
That was me. Yeah.
Sorry, I need them to go by again. We've done sausage McGriddle, McFlurry on the face, McDouble with these nuts.
Correct.
I can do that one.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Have at it.
McDouble with these nuts is Chelsea.
No, and she's so offended that you
Fine, she left.
It is not V. It's your moment.
Oh. Okay. Double quarter pound her. I'll try that one again. And that one is Robby.
Oh, it's not. I've never put her in one of those.
Ouch, Chloe. Let's take this home.
No. Okay. Double quarter pound her. I can do that one.
You can.
Let's go with Myles.
Oh, Myles has been guessed already.
Myles has been
I was
guessed.
already been
Okay.
Try it
Tim.
again.
Tim.
That is correct. I was double quarter pounder.
Oh my goodness! All right, which of course means that Robby Sandler is McDouble with these nuts, and Chelsea Bearce is Big Mac Sac Stack. All right. So at the end of our game, we end with V having 5 points, but Chloe having 6.
I cannot
Chloe,
believe it.
that means that you'll be going home with a copy of Who Wrote This Shit? The Home Game. But V, don't worry, you won't be leaving empty-handed. You'll be going home with a copy of Who Wrote This Shit? The Home Game. V, thank you so much for playing. We've loved having you. But Chloe, now it's your turn to come with me into the bonus round.
Who wrote this?
Oh, that was a very exciting lightning round. How do you feel, Chloe?
I'm real nervous.
You're real nervous? Well, I believe in you. I believe in you. And we'd like to welcome you to the bonus round where you will be playing for a new card with some money on it. Here's how this works. You'll choose a panelist in advance. We'll play around, and you will have to choose that panelist's answer out of a lineup. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
All right. Which panelist do you choose?
I have to go with Justin.
Justin?
Yeah.
A fan favorite. All right.
Do this. We're gonna do this.
Panelists, get ready. Here is your prompt. Write the name of Justin Elizabeth Sayre's autobiography.
No.
They're gonna fight us. Look at him riding. They're gonna fight us. Look at him riding.
So do you like a good biography there, Chloe?
I have to say the last one that I read was when I was in high school, and it was God, I don't even remember. It was like the mistress of a murderer, and she wrote an autobiography, and I found it very fascinating. But aside from that, not really. I'd rather watch the documentary about them than read a book about them.
That tracks. It's fun when it moves. So, Justin, as the legend that you are, what's the main thesis of the autobiography?
Of my autobiography?
Clearly.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. How would I make any sense of it to anyone else?
Well,
Where are they?
Keep us
I know
happy and keep us joyous.
What would you say this is?
I don't know. That's why I've asked the legend. Indeed.
No, I don't
All right. Well, Myles, do you think you'll be writing an autobiography anytime soon?
I figure that'd probably be something I do like on the back end of my life. I feel like it's weird when people write an autobiography and they're 30. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't know how it's gonna end, man. Let's wait a little bit.
Hey, you never know when it's the back end, is all I'm saying. Write some notes down.
I could write notes down, but I don't want to publish those.
No, for sure. So, Tim, what's going to be in your autobiography?
I'm going to steal from Myles. I'm just going to call mine the back end.
Oh,
There you go.
okay. Interactive, fascinating,
Yeah.
delightful.
Choose your own adventure.
It's a pop-up book.
Based on my life. Yeah. Yeah, it's a
All
pop-up
right.
book. Yeah, thanks.
Well, it looks like our panelists have gotten their answers in. So let's see what they wrote. Again, as a reminder, we are looking for the name of Justin Elizabeth Sayre's autobiography. Golden Pearls, something fancy to clutch.
Oh, wow.
Adorable.
All right.
This just in.
Oh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Her again.
That tracks. I'm gonna tell. That tracks.
The Lost Golden Girl, the Justin Elizabeth Sayre story. And still. Terrific panelists, as
That's
always.
a very good one.
As always. All right. You got one guess to try and figure out which one matches with Justin. Chloe,
Okay.
which one do you think that Justin wrote?
They're all so good. I really want it to be her again. That's what I want it to be.
All right. Your pick is Her again?
Yeah, her again, because I think that's the funniest.
All right. Well, let's find out what some of our panelists have written. Myles Weber, what did you write?
I wrote Golden Pearls, something fancy to clutch.
Classy like always. And not a match. You're doing quite well.
Okay.
All right. Tim Murray, what did you write?
I wrote this just in.
That really
Timely.
works with that mic.
All right. Not a match. You're doing even better. Chelsea, what did you write?
I was the lost golden girl. Justin Elizabeth Sayre story.
It even comes with my voice. So good.
Outstanding. All right. Well, you've done really well, Chloe. We're down to two. Robby Sandler and Justin Elizabeth Sayre. Now remember, if you were able to correctly identify Justin's answer out of the lineup, you will be going home with a new card with some money on it. Justin, what did you write?
I wrote still.
Oh no!
I was so close.
Oh, Chloe, you
Very
matched with Robby, whose
very
answer
good.
was Her again.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Chloe, I'm so sorry you didn't win our bonus round, but we've loved having you here tonight. And we'd like to say a huge thank you to our hilarious panelists. Of course, Chelsea Bearce, Tim Murray, Justin Elizabeth Sayre, birthday boy Myles Weber,
Happy birthday!
and Robby Sandler. I'm Ethan, your host with the most bow ties, and we will see you next week for another hilarious episode of
Who wrote this? Who wrote this?